because it's been around for so long.
Yeah.
And people get used to having, you know, people have their lunch watching it, and you kind of... People always say to you, you're like our friends.
Yeah,
we sit down with you every lunchtime.
And each one of us represents somebody's viewpoint.
Yeah.
You know, and people have their own favourite line-up and their own favourite person doing this and that, don't they?
Yeah, exactly.
And I think it's because we're, I suppose, quite honest, a little bit too honest.
Have you ever said anything that you've regretted? I thought, why did I open my big gob and say
always.
that? No,
always.
But you can't, because once it's out, it's out.
That's it.
And, you know, you can't have regrets. You've just got to deal with it. You've got to deal with the repercussions. You know, we always get phone calls after the show.
We always do rush up to our dressing room and our phone's going beep, 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 beep.
But there's no point doing it if you're not going to, you know, if you're not going to open up. You know, there's no point in
But
doing
it's also a good laugh. That's the other thing about it.
Oh, we do have a great laugh.
We do have a great laugh.
Yeah, you can see that.
Sometimes on that show we do forget that we're on the telly, don't we? You
can see it.
And the producer in our ear going, shut up, Denzi.
And you kind of forget that it is a job, it's work, but it is the best job in the world. I think it is the best job in the world. You go in and there's all women talking, having a gossip, and then you just go on the telly and do it. I mean, you know, everybody as well, they think it's really easy, but there's a lot of work goes into it.
Sure. They think you go on at 12:25 and put your lipstick on and that's it.
They do, but we get in at 8 o'clock in the morning, you know. You know what it's like. So there's a lot of preparation. I know it doesn't look like it, but there is.
Well, it shows...
I mean, I rehearsed for this for 10 minutes. I mean, really, it is a killer. It really is a killer.
Exactly.
But, you know, there's a few confessions in this book, isn't there? You'll be quite honest in this.
Yeah, there is, And that's the second book as well, and so it's out there. It's all out there.
The first one did really well, and we're hoping this one will. It's a lot about, quite festive, lots of our likes and dislikes about Christmas, because I'm a real bar humbug Christmas person.
I'm a bit like that.
So am I. Oh, you hate it?
Oh, I can't
I
bear
hate it.
Do you know what I hate? And I don't want to sound like a miserable old nit now, and I
No,
don't
I love
care.
it. I love moaning about
Writing Christmas cards.
I don't.
Why do I want to send somebody a Christmas card who I spoke to that morning?
That's it.
What's the point?
Well, don't do it.
I don't, and they moan. I haven't had a card off you,
No, but like, they do. But you just go, there, Anthony, there's your card. It's just ridiculous. And do you know what I can't bear, which is all in there, is that thing. The actual day I love, you know,
I love the day.
I love the day. But from September onwards, you want to go in the supermarket and go, we are not at war. Yeah. You do not have to buy 18 bags of sugar and 17 loaves of bread because your Auntie Florrie's coming for a Christmas dinner.
Exactly. And the shops are open Boxing Day now. This is the other thing.
Christmas Day.
And if you want some Paxo, you can go to the local bar and get it.
And why do people buy nuts and dates?
I know.
What is it at Christmas? You feel the urge to run out and buy eat-me dates, and you have boxes of them in the pantry.
And the other thing is that people who you don't like, which is why you've never invited them to your house, think that they can go, yoo-hoo, on Christmas Day.
Exactly. And carol singers.
I know.
I'll give them carol singers. Get that chip pan on and open that door. Love. Happy Christmas.
I'm with you. I'm completely with you.
It's the commercialism I loathe.
That's what I hate.
I hate it, and I hate all these toy adverts and the pressure it puts on parents.
From now.
And you get kids going, Mummy, can I have a dolly that wee-wees and walks and picks its nose?
Well, literally, on August the 30th, you go into a famous department store in the north, not the Harrods one, because I know that, and you go downstairs on August the 30th, it's got all the barbecue stuff. You go down on September the 1st, and it's going do-do-do-do-do-do-do. September the 1st!
I'm with you all the way. And when they play those loop tapes in shopping malls of so it is, Happy Christmas,
exactly.
I'm going on like a cockroach.
The same song for 35 years.
Imagine the poor assistants, Carol, sat there on the tills.
I couldn't do it. Why doesn't someone write a new Christmas song for crying out loud?
Why don't we write one?
Well, come on,
Christmas.
The anti-Christmas song.
I'll tell you what else is in it, which makes me raw, because God knows what your Tim thinks. All the bedroom advice, you know.
What, surely I'm not giving bedroom advice in it.
Your poor Tim. You won't let him have a poo in the downstairs lab. I mean, what is that?
But do you know something? We got so many emails about that because, as I've said, and I stick to my guns, is that if you've got 2 or 3 toilets upstairs, or 2 toilets, or even 1, don't do a poo in the one by the front door.
What are you supposed to do it on the step?
No, because somebody opens the door and you have to go, go upstairs.
Actually, I think it's the best place to do it, because then you can open the front door and it all goes out.
Carol, 3 toilets upstairs.
Yeah, but then it stays is, isn't it?
Ladies!
Well,
that's why labs are there, to be used. They're not there, like, you know, to, like, pull a little dolly on the lab round and say, come on downstairs.
On that particular day, the poor thing hadn't seen the show, because he tries not to. And so he goes out to the pub, and the first people he meets going, so have you had a dump in the downstairs toilet?
Poor Tim.
It is poor Tim all the time. That's what he's saying.
Long-suffering Tim.
Now, look, I've just been saying to Anthony about Merlin. I'm mad on it. You know what I'm like for Waterloo Road. I love it. From
Waterloo
day one.
Road mad, aren't you?
I'm Waterloo Road. I think it's a brilliant series.
It is brilliant.
It does, yeah. We finished filming this series, which is the 5th, in a fortnight, and the first episode goes out on October the 28th, Wednesday at 8 o'clock.
Steph's going, isn't she?
Not this series, so I'm in it for the next 20 episodes.
I love Steph.
But then I'm coming up... Well, to be honest, it's been a victim of its own success because we always had a break, as you know. We'd film for 6 months and then stop and I'd go back to Loose Women. But they're actually going to continue it on now right the way through till April. And I just had other commitments, really, you know, including Loose Women. So I had to sort of take a back seat from it.
And
it's a really good series.
It's fab. Ladies and gentlemen, please, good luck with the book, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Let's hear it. For two of the finest loose women to ever walk the streets. Carol McGiffin and Denise Welch, come on.